Alrighty, RGV breaks 13:21 grand final day. Congratulations, Magpies. Commiserations to the Lions. Hello, Dimmy. Yes, wouldn't a triple sig just be a delightful way to celebrate? Where is my thing? What did I do with that? There it is. Alright, everyone piling onto stream. What a grand final. Will you guys be open tomorrow? No, Aaron, we are not open tomorrow, and break mail will commence on Monday. So, probably the earliest is Tuesday. Anyone can pick break mail up. It's obviously a mammoth task for the Minx, and he spent all week sending out packages. So, break mail doesn't get touched for a few days. Strongy, yes, Bobby Hill, I heard you had a couple of shekels on him. He fits the formula. A midfielder or a forward that has impact. Congratulations. Alright, a Jack Viney 98 and Tom Jonas 190, Port Adelaide. Hello Justin, commiserations to you, sir. Philippou 43 of 60. Where are my sleeves? Yeah, always worth the ask, Aaron. Obviously, release week is crazy busy here. And break mail, unfortunately, just always needs to be kicked down the road for a couple of days. Philippou can go there. Unnumbered. Minx has done an amazing job. Yeah, Mins and Minx both done well. Look, the whole team have done well. Butters has done an amazing job with eBay and e-commerce. Minx with dispatch, not only on eBay, but everyone coming into the store and making sure they got their boxes. Nick Larkey 38, Tom Jonas 29. What some of you may or may not realise is, obviously we're a shop and Select give us stock and we have to sell that stock as we do. Even though we're buying boxes for breaks and things like that, we sell a heap of stock, and I think he sent out something like 160 boxes to customers. Mick Malthouse, some came in and picked them up, but about 160, and then there was about 200 odd eBay orders, plus there was probably Bailey Humphries 230, and there was also probably AFLW, which we had to send those boxes out too. So Minx had a big week. We gave him yesterday off. Yes, Jeff, you know we're grubs that sell boxes at retail. We're terrible people. Seb Ross 36, team leader, and Pavlich unnumbered. But no, the whole team's done really well. Minx, Butters, Janks, and obviously myself. I don't need to congratulate myself, but it's been a long week. The bonus, he works at RGV. Well, please tell him that. Yeah, hello. Yes, there will be more breaks listed. I am here on my own, but I will continue to push through breaks. Bradley Hill 294. Janks is out and about. I think he's heading down to Victoria Street. He part-time doubles as a mascot. So I think he was painting his face black and white and heading down there. Steely Green 301. Australian, I don't know about that, Peck. That's a bit harsh. But look, it's been a good week. Release week's always fun. It's always fun opening boxes, and that's the best bit about it. This is why I started doing it. As all breakers generally do, or any people that work in the card industry, we like playing with cards. So Josh Dunkley 94. So that's been it's been a fun week. I'm very tired, but I will have a rest sometime this week. Name 6 players. What, just in general, or from Collingwood, or from Cornelio 119, and Prime Draft Kerno 50 of 100. No, I'm just trolling, Justin. Just adding a little bit of mayo to a good story. Adam is at home with his children watching the grand final and doing parental duties. I watched the grand final with my kids as well, but I then came back into work. Yeah, look, I think Collingwood have been thereabouts for a couple of years. I think, look, Brisbane were very good, but Brisbane certainly didn't embarrass themselves today. Collingwood, very worthy winners, and they've been dominant. I mean, they're using a Richmond system, so that's no surprise there. Scarlet, unnumbered. But it's just nice to have a good grand final. Like, a lot of times grand finals, as all you guys and girls would know, Jai Newcomb, 101. Callum Mills, All-Australian, 75. A lot of grand finals are pretty one-sided and boring after the first quarter. But there were multiple times where everyone kind of toed and froed. Walters, 346. DPS, Copper, Kobe, Burgell, 48. So it was nice that really it came down to the last couple of minutes. You know, it really could have gone either way. It's always good to have a good final. Adelaide checklist 131. Oh, look, Debbie Lee 63 hoarded card today apparently. Look, Cranston, I guess in the heat of the grand final, people get frazzled and you know, you're just trying to do something to get a result, and sometimes, yeah, you lose composure, and as we all know, composure is key. Copper, DPS, Braden George, 105 of 175 for North Melbourne. Look, Brisbane did not embarrass themselves at all. They can hold their heads up very high. Collingwood are a very good team. They're a very good team. And, you know, to be honest, when, was it Murphy that got knocked out? 300, Charlie Dixon. I thought it was all over. They were rock solid in defence, and I thought that was going to be a huge undoing, but to their credit, they just kept going. So, yeah. Best player was Ferranton. Look, I think it's easy to look at one incident at the end there and blaming the umpires and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't remember what the exact score was. I closed the browser, but Collingwood also kicked like 12 behinds or something, you know, which is just a ridiculous amount too. So the amount of scoring shots they had are crazy. What's the go with AA? Does that mean the box is? Well, yes, it means there's no case hit, so that's generally the sign from the sample size we've seen for a few days, Peck. Been to a few grand final where living in Melbourne, but that's what it's like being filthy rich going to the grand final. Well, the first year I went to the Richmond one, I was a coterie, and then I had kids. And I wasn't going to the footy, so I thought, I'll just downgrade myself, you know, in 2016 to just a normal member. And then went away. I was actually away in Queensland, and, you know, I went to the Geelong win, and I'm like, oh, we're not going to get this far. James Aish, DPS, Copper, Sydney, Constanza, 68. Where are my sleeves? And I had to go and buy North Melbourne Grand Final breakfast tickets, which I think were $1,300 or $1,500 back then, maybe $1,300. And that got me a ticket, and I basically sat up somewhere level 4. Then the following year, obviously my membership, I was back to getting grand final tickets. But yeah, people were trying to get, you know, it was costing people $2,000 to go today. I mean, they had a full house, 100,000 or something, 100,024 or something. Sam Taylor, 32 for the Giants. But I certainly found in other years when I went, so obviously I went in 17 and also 19. 17 I did the full day. 19 I just rolled into the ground nice and casually, and it's a beautiful sunny day, and try not to spend my tickets too early because it is an emotional day. Stephen May 107. Yeah, and that's the thing, Justin, that we like to look at one incident, 56, Lincoln McCarthy. You like to look at one instance from the umpire, and I think balanced supporters will realise that one incident doesn't make a game. Lenny Hayes, unnumbered. She's 184. We'll sleeve the She's. And Cornerstone, Shannon Hearn, 85 of 85. But, grand final week, or grand final day in Melbourne, as you would know, Jeff, it's a pretty big song and dance. The town pretty much just shuts down, especially around Richmond. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, I'm sure Punt Road and all that is just crazy at the moment. But I remember in 17, after seeing a flag, I went down to Swan Street and sort of got amongst it, and I was exhausted. I just wanted to go home and watch the game again. I went home and watched the grand final again and just cried at home. It was such an emotional relief. I'm 40 and I'd waited a long time to see that, with a lot of being the butt of people's jokes for Richmond. I don't know why I went to top you that. So it was just a huge relief to finally win one. I imagine that was the same for the Melbourne supporters and Doggy supporters. It just becomes such a relief. You feel so invested, even though you have zero impact whatsoever as a supporter. But the relief just to finally get it, it's amazing. That's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing. 2:30 Shy Bolton. But look, grand finals. It's a long day. Like Harris Andrews 232. You get into the ground. There's the pre-game. There's a longer half time. All Australian Max Gawn at 131 at Dean Cox. The ninth joke, yes. Richmond, the ninth joke I dealt with for years. Years and years. Giants, 326. And Prime Draft, Jack Viney, 006. Prime Draft, Melbourne. Give me a big steal card. I will certainly try. We had a big steal break the other night. Captain Sig and Legacy. Yeah, the Richmond ninth stuff was just painful for years. Jumper number. No, Jack Viney's number 7, you Pelican. Don't go full Jingo on me, Pecky. How did you guys all enjoy? How did you guys all enjoy the day? Where'd you watch it? Did you watch Families? The year that Port lost by 1 million points to Geelong, drinking at the corner. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, Jeff. That 94 Rory Sloane. I don't know. I'm sleeping that. The boys will do that later. Pre-grand final, grand final day. After if you win, you need money. Oh, absolutely. Like, I was a write-off for days on that first one. Numbered Corey Enright. And look, I've had some great grand final days. Like back before I had kids and stuff. A few of me and my mates, we had a tradition. We'd just go and rent a hotel room grand final eve, and 002 Mason Redman, and have a very boozy night, and sit in a hotel room for 2 days and just catch up once a year and, enjoy it. It was really nice. Jackson Binns, 110 of 175 for Carlton. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's a good day. Like, I mean, I came into work a little bit this morning and, did a little bit of admin while no one was around, and then went home and watched it with the kids as well. So, it's a good day to spend with family and friends. If you're not at the game, obviously. Especially if you're a neutral supporter. Yeah, Mink said that you came past today, Justin. Sorry I missed you. Drunk for 4 years. Ollie Wines. Alright, let's get rid of this base. Yeah, I've had some big drinking days of grand finals. So you lived in Melbourne, Jeff? I didn't know that. I thought you were exclusively west of this state. Alright, 2 All-Australian boxes, not very fun. I'm going off the pile of random boxes near Mix's desk. Let's hope this third box is a little bit healthier. Alright, good luck everyone. Big sip of Coke. Alright. Essendon, DPS 29 of 175. Alvin Davey. Not jumper number. Cashin. Under Minx's desk. Minx has a pile of boxes under his desk. Oh, the Elgin. Oh, I know the Elgin very well. Charlie Curnow, 39. I've got a great beer garden on the roof. I grew up in that area, Jeff. I grew up in Kew and Hawthorn. So I know the Elgin very well. I think they just come straight out of a pile. 200 Alan Davey, 188 Wiedering. Trust me, if we knew how to search cases, there is no way we would have got those boxes the other night on stream where it was a double with Jack Steele. Jesus, Janks once off air. He put a brave face on, but he was very, very flat. Butters, 17. Cornerstone, Doherty, 81 of 85. In the new area, where is the fun? The fun is everywhere. Pack. We always have fun here. Wallace, unnumbered. Max King, 229. Where's the hole? Team leader, David Swallow, 167. Nathan Burke, unnumbered. Oh, the Q area. Yeah, so I grew up just near Q Junction, on the city side of Q Junction. I'm not going to tell the exact address. Adam Sard, 163. Bugger. All Australian. Yuck. 3 All Australians in a row. 185. That's not fun. Not the start I was looking for tonight. Yeah, the Q area. I'm a Q private school boy, as they like to say. Harvey Gallagher, 369. DPS Gold, Tom McCallum, 08 of 90. Yeah, it's rough. This is rough, Timmy. This was not what I planned. I was really hoping we were going to have some sort of Collingwood themed break to start it off. Timmy Taranto, 118. That's the luck of the draw, unfortunately, when 6 boxes out of every 12 have the dreaded All-Australian. Debbie Lee. Went to Cox Plate Day, special show. Jeff the owner ran a race. Ah, nice. Cox Plate is a great day. Tom Hawkins, 414. And Prime Draft, Jack Darling, 71. Don't worry, I'll post another break. Right, I didn't know Jeff. I didn't know he was a horseman. Probably makes sense. It's just a good pub, Jeff. Upstairs area is really nice. Always good places in side streets to park your car and leave them overnight, which I've done a few times. The CJ 310. Or the train. The train's right there if you need it. Williams, unnumbered. Darcy Jones, 236. Yeah, the harp's good. 71. Cooper Vickery. They've done the harp up now, haven't they? Is the harp the one I'm thinking of? Oh, the harp actually, I'm pretty sure in East Q, 19 of 290 was where Minx and Will used to work. Pretty sure that was the pub they both used to work at. But even the Skinny Dog, you know, it's obviously been renovated too, is nice. And I can't remember what the one on the corner's called, Liam Duggan of Q Junction, which they've completely redone now as well. I used to go there as a school kid at lunchtime and watch all those sorts of shows that we won't talk about on stream at 7 o'clock, but it's always a bit of entertainment, Royal Hotel style. Yeah, that's the one. Barker, unnumbered. And our last card for the break, Ed Allen, Collingwood, 392. That was a bit yuck, that one. A bit yuck, unfortunately. We've had it's the second one of those we've had in about 80 boxes of breaks, something like that. Maybe more now, probably 100 boxes. Alright, odds are on our side for something better next break. I'll post another one. Give me a couple of minutes to pack up and reset. As I said, I am on my own, but we'll get another 3-boxer up. Yeah, that was shit, Pack. You're right. Unfortunately, Adam owns Select, so you got to blame him. Feel free to send him a message. Posting